millions of on some flights, you did that, somebody would. And the storm hit about he's going to drag us into something. I think this guy is sinister. I think he's evil. And I think he's going to show his hand, and he's going to have to be swiftly handled. Chuck said to me this past weekend, I visited Chuck Carter, the nursing home in Gainesville, and he says, we should show a show of force. We should fly our B-1 bombers. I said, well, Chuck, we just did that. And he goes, well, good. Just let him know that we're unafraid, and we can take care of business when we got to take care of business. But I presume crazy guy, putting a nuke on top of this ICBM, and like he's already done, gone up there to outer space above our International Space Station. Imagine if he has a trajectory planned to North America and decides he wants to implode something over us, and with an EMP or something, or a pulse. You know, they've thought about all of that stuff. They know we have satellites up there. What do they want to destroy our military satellite or satellites? They can do it. They can get into outer space. And, Ronald Reagan, he was a visionary. He knew that we had to have a Star Wars program. People made fun of him. And guess who it was? It wasn't the right. The left used to laugh at him and said, oh, we'll never need that. That's in the movies. I thought it was the stupidest thing. Ronald Reagan wasn't stupid, was he? Oh, no. He knew of eventualities. He knew technology. And one thing we know that the North can do now is go into outer space. And they can cause some serious problems for us, folks. And that's the new frontier. They can hurt us. They take one of our satellites out. What do they want to take out? Our $1 billion weather satellite. How about a GPS satellite? Bank satellites, data satellites, internet satellites. I mean, there's one of these satellites, man, they control a lot. And we rely on them probably too heavily, but they work and they're great. They're fantastic. But when they're out of commission, we're not just talking your XM satellite radio going down. They're going to shoot Sirius XM. No, that's just a fraction of that. Computers and banking and everything's controlled with satellites, as well as, more importantly, our military with communications, with our birds in the sky that we can actually see what's taking place with a bird's eye view.